So,
I'm with that.
in love, if you bumped up into 20 million tomorrow, my address is 145 Buckingham Palace Street.
I know
damn well he didn't give you that.
it's all right, then. I know where I'm going anyway.
You know where you're going?
What do you mean? What do you mean when you say that?
Good to know. Good to know.
Where?
But your point, I do understand that we shouldn't use slavery.
Sorry, it's difficult for me to discuss politics though, because
Yeah, this is
politics
politics, number
is a very emotional topic,
Yeah.
which everybody defines where they're from, what they've been through.
Yeah.
And I can't tell a Congolese how to think or feel. You know, I'm Jamaican by descendancy.
Just going back
And when
to
when you take me out to Jamaica, you take me away from jerk chicken. And I'm very upset.
Right.
And you take me away from the curry goat.
Just
And
a
I'm very upset.
just a
You take me away from the banana porridge. And I'm very upset.
Right.
And you take me away from the planting porridge.
Listen,
and
I'm upset now
know,
because
still,
you're making me hungry.
Oh, Frank.
But wait, what I'm trying to say is, like, would you say that the government are doing the will of the people now?
What is the will of people?
Not to have roadblocks, not to be taxed
Brother.
so heavy.
If you in your mind believe,
Yeah.
when you went to bed last night,
Yeah.
the King of England has you on your mind, you'll make a damn fool of
Right.
yourself.
Oh, no, that's what he's trying to say,
Brother,
though.
in his mind, we're standing here.
Yeah.
But his future tomorrow seems like this. In Morocco or Monaco with a Lamborghini, maybe 2 wives. Everybody's choice in life may be different. Everybody's goals may be different.
Yeah.
But what I want is a collaboration of unity.
Right.
What I want, instead of we die and rest in peace,
Yeah.
let us live in peace.
Right.
Please, I beg you.
Yeah.
Let us live in peace.
Yeah.
I don't want us to meet together
Yeah.
because of funerals.
Right.
I want us to meet together in forums.
Yeah.
Let's discuss the future of tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let us define
Okay.
wealth. Let us define investment.
I'm with that.
Teach our children.
Right.
That's what I want.
Fully agree with you. But okay, I know the argument, and people use this argument, oh, slavery happened 400 years ago and stuff like that.
Yes.
And
Even
we
longer.
We shouldn't use that as an
Yes.
excuse. But we all know that when slavery finished, that wasn't the end of it.
Slavery hasn't finished.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Right. That's
You know
what?
what?
I'm
That
trying
was
to
the
say.
end of it, yeah.
Sorry.
So what I'm trying to say, you had the Tuskegee test that
Experiment.
they done. Yeah,
Yeah.
experiment.
Yeah.
You had Black Wall Street. Yeah?
Brother,
So
before
what I'm trying to say
you go any
is,
further, this is
it
it.
went
21.
on for a while,
But hold
even
on.
after slavery. So we can't.
What is a
dismiss
slavery
that.
that is an epidemic to the world today?
Say that again?
What is a modernized slavery that is the epidemic of the world today? No?
I don't know.
Mental slavery.
Yeah, facts. And I told you this a long
Yeah,
time
I
ago.
do.
If a man cannot know his future,
Yeah.
or have a vision, or have a goal, or have a worth,
Right.
or have purpose,
Exactly.
you have no means seeking money.
I agree what you're saying.
You have no means
Right.
walking.
So what I'm trying to say, me and my people, then let's just say we got together. We had that. We come out of mental slavery. We started Wall Street.
For what? Why did we
wealth.
start it?
For wealth.
For whose wealth?
Basically,
Have
black
you-
people's
have-
wealth. Whether I agree with it or not, it was basically
Sorry.
black people's
I'm
wealth.
going to say this for the crowd. We have rappers now in America.
Yeah.
Rap music.
Yeah.
How long has the rap music been going on for?
Care about them.
No.
Let's just stick with the scene. Let's
Sorry.
just stick with the Black Wall Street right now.
Forget.
Sorry.
Listen to me. Do me a favor.
Why
Please.
did we sweep over that?
Let me tell you why we have to sweep over it.
Oh,
I'll tell you why. This guy
Yeah.
is a banker.
yeah,
He's a real estate developer.
yeah,
You are an engineer.
yeah,
I am an advisor.
yeah.
What makes us combine together as professional people? What is profession for?
Expertise.
Education.
Your profession is to provide service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay?
Right.
What are the services that we intend to provide to society?
Anything that's going to benefit.
Banking,
Anything that's going to benefit
Okay.
society.
How many of us use the services we acquire for the betterment of society? Do you know a lot of people going to universities right now to get the PhD, to go to Dubai, to earn 150 grand a month, to come back and buy a Bentley and buy a big house to live their own lives?
That don't mean
You don't get what I'm saying.
That doesn't mean you must
Don't-
take that away from me.
No. This is what I'm saying. Today, historically, in America,
Yeah.
4 trillion a year, black people are paid the highest salaries in sports than any other nation.
I'm not saying
We're more millionaires today than ever before.
Right.
How many black billionaires look at the world as it is and feed the world and rid it of poverty?
You won't find that. You won't find that.
Today, what we see today, The diamonds can't stay into Congo anymore. The point I'm making is
You
this.
still can't look over black.
It's not the resources that define the man. It is his intention, his character.
Yeah, yeah,
Brother, put it this way.
yeah,
Always remember this.
yeah,
Resources.
yeah,
The mind
yeah,
not to think
yeah,
ahead and about who an individual may be.
yeah,
Let me put it this way. If I don't have anything good
yeah.
of any value in myself,
Yeah.
how am I going to give to him anything good?
Yeah. See, I think you're missing what I'm trying to say.
Listen, brother.
I think you're missing
Black
what-
Wall Street and everything
Yeah.
was not intended for a group of black men to run any banking. Because black people was not taught economics and banking in any time.
Come on.
It wasn't a
was
part
one
of our
the
academic in
wealthiest
school.
time. It was one of the
Brother,
wealthiest
name me a
time.
school. Sorry, brother, hold on. I went to university. Name me a school in the 60s that taught black people economics and banking.
So why did they burn it to the ground then?
And name me a school that taught it.
I'm saying.
Sorry.
What?
Name me an institution in the world
Yeah.
that taught black people. Because capitalism teaches people how to be employee or employee.
Okay.
Employee, not employer.
Okay.
Okay. The education you have is for work. Don't kid yourself.
So why did they burn it to the
Sir,
ground? That's what I want to know.
What is capitalism? Capitalizing. Okay?
Right.
So where you go wrong is this. You think because a group of black men think positively with a means financially to start a bank mean that their interest is the behalf of all black people.
No, I didn't say
No.
that. I didn't say that.
So that's why I ask again. Black Wall Street was implemented for what?
Survival.
Of who?
Black people.
What black people?
Those
They're
who
not
lived
black
in-
people.
Rosewood.
Okay, now,
Because a lot of people.
how many
benefit
black
from
people
it.
back then were wealthy people?
Well, they were getting wealthy.
And what happened?
They burned it to the ground.
Who?
The white people.
I know the reason. I know the story.
The white people burned it to the ground.
Sorry, do me a favor. My brother, do me a favor. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. And you guys still don't get it. Who owned the cheese on the trap? Who owned the cheese?
Whoever made the cheese. No,
You remember what I'm saying, man?
I don't understand
Guys,
what you're
let me answer what I'm
saying.
saying.
You've lost me
Who
completely.
owns money?
The printer.
God owns money.
No.
I can't say that.
Who owns money? The
owns that?
state or the bank?
The bank.
No, sir.
The state.
The bank is used as an institution to get the money into the bank as a legal trade.
Bullshit.
The ba-
You're so naive. You're so naive. The central banks own the money. They print the money.
Are you crazy?
I disagree.
Are you crazy?
Policy notes.
I
What bank own
Give
money?
me some
I
damn
think bang on.
Sorry. I'm educated guy. If you value 10 trillion right now,
Yeah.
and go to the bank and say you need your money, they can't give you.
In cash, they can't give you.
They cannot give you that kind of money, my friend, because the
In
bank
cash.
doesn't own money.
In cash.
Okay, so who owns
In
it?
cash.
Ah.
Hang on.
Yeah, no, my brother, don't talk garbage. Don't talk garbage. Don't talk garbage.
No.
Don't talk rubbish, my friend.
Yeah, brother.
You still don't get it.
In
Wait,
cash.
wait, wait,
You're
wait,
still,
They
my
can't
brother,
give
don't
you in
talk
cash.
rubbish.
In cash. In cash, they cannot.
sorry.
They can't do it in
Sorry.
digits. Cash, they can't.
No, I agree with you.
Sorry.
Go on, go on.
Let me finish.
Give the counter.
Do me a favor.
Give the counter.
And listen to me very carefully.
I'm listening to you, my brother.
You're not listening.
Listen, go on, listen, go on.
Are you not listening to me carefully? How?
Show me your ear,
Sorry.
Show me your ear, listen.
Remember what I said? How does money came into existence? How did money came into existence? Who was the bearer of money under that empire? Who was that empire that had more gold than even Africa itself? That empire was considered the golden era of money. Roman Empire, sir. Now, the money trade in Rome was this. For everywhere the tender of the money went, the legal tender on the money by print tells whosoever owned the coin that the owner of the coin bears owner of the land or that economy. Now, when did we start having money and where did money came in? And what was the purpose of money trade among laborers?
I don't know that.
Where are we going?
What I'm saying, we still moved away.
I'm getting to the point where you need to
I don't know.
let me break it down for you.
Yeah.
Let me break it down for you.
Yes.
Nobody owns money. That's why if you put your money into the bank, they can determine whether you can take it out. The bank can take your money, you don't get it back.
Okay, so who owns the money then?
Sir,
Banks.
no, sir. No.
No.
The building is used as a house so for money to come there as a legal tender because the money, if it doesn't go through a banking trade, it's classified as an illegal trade tender.
You're saying the state owns the money.
Thank you very much. Now, the bank itself, when you put the money there, you're asking the bank as an institution to keep the money for you on the bank. That's what you asked them to do.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Okay, that's what it is. Now,
No, that makes sense.
That's what it
That
says.
makes sense.
So,
That makes sense.
without the banking system, money legal trade has to be determined by different causes. That's why illegal trade, laundering, comes in. Because without these things, okay, without the bank and a legal tender trade, you have problems. Okay? Or else, you see a lot of them man with crypto money today, I value how much millions? If you do not pay taxes on your trade and they catch you tomorrow, all that you have can go.
If they catch you?
If they catch you with those money, how do you get to give accountability for it? Oh, I tell you how they catch you. No, tell you how they can catch
Hang
you.
on, I got crypto. It's my crypto, yeah?
Sir,
So I'm going to keep
sir,
my
do me a
crypto.
favor. Do me a favor. Do me a favor.
So if you catch
Let me show you how they can catch you. What's your name?
How?
What's your name?
We have cold-
Sir, what's your
Never
name?
mind, never mind.
No, I'm going to give you an
Never
example.
mind.
Allow me to speak and give you an example.
You have what you call a cold wallet.
Do you
brother.
think the bank or the government doesn't know that you never worked in a day before you in your bank?
I don't know.
They know your school, they everything. Now,
Well, if you-
you're telling me as a government, you popped up with 5 trillion and a Lamborghini in Brixton Park. The next means, where do you get the means to acquire this wealth? No, listen, guys, you said it, and you put the icing on the cake, we're going to cut it now. Now, if you fail to surrender the means by which you accumulate this, why would they come and take it? It's yours. That's gone to you. When the big boys moving in, tell them we can't take it. When the RS comes in, tell them we can't take
They've
it.
been doing that for years.
See what happens.
See what's happening? It's your money.
Yeah, but Lando,
It's your money.
calm down. All the smart people, all the billionaires, don't declare your city. They don't declare.
This is what I
Smart people
This is
don't
what
declare.
You talk about rich people now.
Yeah, smart people don't declare.
About everyone now.
Orlando,
people
we
don't
have
declare.
diverted.
Gee.
I
Yes,
just
go
asked
back
a
here.
simple question.
yes.
Why did they burn Black Wall Street down?
My brother,
Why? Just answer that question. They're not answering it.
the American history that we have, a lot of it I don't believe.
Oh.
And there's more behind a lot happening in the state of America that we think.
That's true.
Why was Titanic sink? We were all given a story to believe.
So you think it's a
9/11.
story?
I personally believe on camera,
Yeah.
that guy that was saved in that plane crash, I don't believe he was on that plane.
Yeah, I agree with you.
That's my
Oh,
twist.
really? You don't believe it?
That's my twist.
A lot of people say.
A lot of people, I don't
Everyone's
have a twist.
saying that though, like,
No,
he
probably.
wasn't.
Do me a favor.
So do you think it was a story?
Brother,
It's
let me show you
not a
something. How many times in your life, sorry, you were given a story only to believe later on that the story wasn't true?
Okay, I'm just asking you. So I've never heard
My
that
brother, do me a
someone
favor.
thought it was a truth.
Always remember this. We have to be honest with ourselves.
Yeah.
I maybe had privilege to good education.
Yeah.
A lot of people did have it too.
Yeah.
I respect the Chinese,
Yeah.
the Koreans,
Yeah.
the Italians.
Yeah.
A lot of people, these people, it's not the money trade that brought them to wealth.
Yeah.
Unity and family.
Yeah.
They first had community.
Yeah.
Now, let me explain.
Go on.
The Asian guy and the Pakistani guy,
Yeah.
how they came to accumulate their asset wealth was this. Uncle, cousin, and everybody come up my yard. Cousin want to buy a house.
Yeah.
He take 20, he take 20, I take 30.
Yeah.
Here's a loan.
Yeah.
So we bypass the bank.
Okay.
So there's no interest rate to pay.
Right.
Community.
Right.
How did the Italian own half of Manhattan? Same trade.
Yeah.
I come in,
Yeah.
I open my shop,
Yeah.
that shop give a cousin a shop,
Yeah.
cousin everybody, unity in community. Black people on a whole, let me finish. We don't,
I know what you're saying.
That's why I'm here.
Listen, I understand that.
That's why I'm
that
here.
argument, but have you heard this before?
favor, call Charles Smith. Call the king for me.
I've heard this before. Have you heard about affordable housing in America a few years ago, quite a few years ago, affordable housing? Black people had the money to buy these houses. But what was introduced, that these houses was only to be sold to white people. Right? Not only were they made
There's
to
no
sold to
docu-
white
there's no
people-
documents for
wait
that.
there.
There was
Oh,
no-
so you heard about it?
Yeah.
All right? And then when they sold their house, you couldn't sell it to a black person. You had to sell it to a white
All
person.
right, stop there. Black Lives Matter, a movement started.
So we just changed
No, I'm just giving an example. I'm just giving an example. Guys, please, I'm giving an analysis.
Yeah.
You said those houses were meant to be sold to white people.
No, they were meant to sell for everyone.
For everybody,
But
okay.
They made
Meant to-
specifically.
For white people to buy them back.
Right.
Okay.
And when they buy it, when they sell it, you couldn't sell it to a
Okay,
black person.
okay. Let me go. Let me give you a rebuttal.
Okay.
The Black Lives Matters group started after the death of George Floyd.
Yeah.
Right or wrong?
Yeah.
186 million
Yeah.
was collected
Yeah.
on the behalf of the public for that boy.
Corrupt.
Now, the 3 women that started the movement,
Yeah.
they went and bought 5 houses in white neighborhood.
They left.
What does that got anything to do with what I just said?
You still with what I'm saying?
What
But
is
he
it?
agrees with you. though.
Hold on. It's not the green. I'm trying to show you.
Yeah.
People may unite together.
Yeah.
But once they get to the goal that is intend.
Yes.
People intention changes.
Okay, but what changes?
What changes? Because
No.
nothing can happen overnight unless it's already in you.
No, what?
So we use people
Yeah.
as a commodity
Yeah.
to get there. But once we get there,
No.
we change.
So are you saying that is what's going to happen if black people unify?
Yes.
No,
Are we going
he
to
don't
are we
believe
going to
that.
participate?
He don't
Yes.
believe those
Yes.
I don't believe that.
Tell her what.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
sorry,
don't
sorry.
believe
Hold on a minute. See a minute.
Wait,
One
go
minute.
on.
Yeah, go on.
Today, 2/3 of the hills of California
Yeah.
is owned by black millionaires. Today, 60% of the yachts in Florida is owned by black men.
Yeah.
Today, the golf industry is populated with more black billionaires. Thank God for Tiger Woods who started the road. You have more corporate Nike revenue. It's because of Michael Jordan. The whole NBA is black people. We are now progressively educated and moving forward.
Yes.
But the problem is that we're moving forward with wealth, but we're not growing as a community.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's a truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good point.
So basically, it's a mixture
That's
of
a good
everything.
point.
Then. It's a mixture.
Listen,
It's
I
a
wouldn't
mixture.
which I'm just trying to say.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not the money that defines how we grow.
Yeah.
It's together as a people.
But like,
And honestly,
Yeah.
we are not together. If all Western government, leave Africa and they're starting a diamond trade, war erupt down there. Because the interests of people there is going to be different, my brother.
yeah.
And if we can't look in the mirror and say this is it, and we face it,
Yeah.
we're fooling ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm not staying as a slave, you know. I'm not staying here. I'm not staying here.
Do me a favor.
But we can't just accept this though.
Do me a favor.
You know what I'm
Is
saying?
it the white
I'm not a
house?
slave no more. I'm not being a slave no more.
What I'm saying to you is this. We need to stop the blame and complain.
I'm not.
What next I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of things I learned about the black history past was not as to so. There was
Right, so
more
that's the
interest,
difference.
influence
Yeah.
in what was going on.
Yeah.
Okay? And we have to bear in mind that the world will never be the same again. And people will never get along.
Yeah.
So we'll be divided now for own capital interests. And what we need to bear in mind is this. How we move forward
Yeah.
is determined by what we see today.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm saying, vote for me as Prime Minister.
I told you that. Oh man.
That's a good summary, man. Good conversation.
Yeah.
To be honest with you,
Yeah.
I think we can.
Yeah.
And I think if we start one to another,
Yeah.
it makes a difference.
Yeah.
A farmer's cultivation can only start
Yeah.
by preparing the land, then
Yeah,
put
yeah.
the seed in, then nurture the seed to perfection.
We have to.
Let us be the farmers, not the reapers.
Have to. No choice.
See what happened?
But yeah, you said
The
something-
wife don't need to get a 50 million pound ring
Yeah.
to say I love you. You can also tell her you love her with a 50 million pound ring. Because you know why?
I'm gonna
We have
get
to
my
bear-
ring back from my wife.
She will do it.
Yeah, no.
Anyway.
I'm surprised. Yeah.
Happy Father's Day. Thanks, SOCO, for being
Good
here.
conversation, man. Good
For
conversation.
all the fathers across the world. This is from Orlando Live in Speaker's Corner. Wherever you are, whether you're a carpenter, whether you're you're working with a bin truck, whether you're a baker, whether you're a plumber, God loves you. You have a purpose and a word into the world. May God bless you as you continue to provide for your family. Continue to bring those fatherly values in your sons. Bring them up to be upright society. God bless you. Jesus loves you, God loves you, and so do I. Life.
Hey.